Go.
Hello, everybody! Please pardon our tardiness due to the fact that we're unorganized. Just kidding. Not really, but actually. So welcome to For Real, brought to you by Dipley, featuring That's Inappropriate, which is myself. I'm Meredith, and this is my schnauzer, Daphne. And we're here to talk to you about all of the delightful things the internet is bringing us or has brought us this week. Some of our favorite finds. And we were running a little bit behind schedule because if I don't toot my own daughter's horn, tonight we had a little gymnastics competition. And I felt really, really bad because we had to leave early to come home to do this. But my daughter took second overall in the meet, and it was really, really exciting for her. So I was bummed we didn't get to stay for the medals, but she understood. I bribed her with ice cream, so it was fine. So welcome to For Real, and I don't have any way to see all of my friends, so I just need a way to see my friends. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are starting tonight with a sad story. As you guys, if you've been watching what's going on and around Hollywood and with all of the issues that with sexual harassment and allegations that have come forth, I'm really upset and really sad about the Kevin Spacey allegations, which he's kind of admitted to and said, if it happened, sorry, I was drunk, which is not an excuse at all. I love House of Cards, and he was absolutely one of my favorite actors, but that's a no-go. We cannot be Kevin Spacey fans if that's how you're going to act. So we were really bummed because House of Cards, he got fired, and so we have no idea what's going to happen with House of Cards, but it's been suspended. And one fan started a petition on change.org that stated, and I have to read this because it was a line-for-line thing here. Losing a great show is hard, no matter the circumstances. However, with hardship comes the opportunity for a great show to become the greatest television show of all time. I think Kevin James can elevate House of Cards to a globally adored franchise like Game of Thrones and make the entire world focus on one of the most important Netflix original series there is. So I have to be honest with you. And here's the thing, though. This petition has like 30,000 supporters. It's not like just like one nut job was like, yeah, I totally think Kevin James should be the new president in House of Cards. It's supported by like quite a few people. Could you actually imagine Kevin James as president in House of Cards?
When I saw this, I'm gonna play a little clip here, and it's amazing. This is who they're envisioning. It's a clip of him dancing from his movie.
I just am not. And here's the thing: I'm a Kevin James fan. But for House of Cards, is that something that we're thinking would be like a fantastic idea for House of Cards?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I don't see him as being an actor that what's the right word that has that would play that type of role, if you will. So I don't know. Oh, by the way, you're old when you have a mom cold and you are drinking Sleepy Time tea, because right after this I'm going to be taking shots of NyQuil like it's my job. Okay, guys, I've been a little under the weather. I wanted to have a man cold so that I didn't have to do anything around the house, but unfortunately I'm a mom, so I have a mom cold. So I'm drinking some Sleepy Time tea before I hammer my NyQuil and call it a night. Okay, so moving on. I know there are a lot of you out here who love ranch. All things ranch dressing. We talked on Wine's Day about the fact that you can now purchase a ranch keg for your loved one, which gives you a year's supply worth of ranch for $50. You can get a mini keg of ranch. Okay, you can dip everything you own in ranch for a year. Okay, but now you can also get ranch slippers, which are slippers with bottles of ranch on them. You can get totes, t-shirts, socks, Christmas sweaters. You can get pretty much anything adorned with a ranch bottle. So if your true love is ranch dressing, I think this holiday season you should be gifted all of these items. And the socks say, if you can read this, bring me ranch. That's what the socks say. So just saying, I think that's, can I see comments now? No, I can't see comments there. Can you put it on right there? We're having a hard time tonight.
Everything died.
Everything died. There we go. Hello, Rhonda and Brooke and Jillian. Hello. All right, so I say ranch dressing for the win on anybody who you're concerned about their Christmas gift, about it not shaping up to take full effect. I think it's I think it's okay to err on the side of ranch. Err on the side of ranch, guys. If you're not sure who to get it for, err on the side of ranch. Hello, we've got Dottie and Tammy and Kimberly. Hello, hey, hey, hey. We seem to be freezing quite a bit. Are you getting that too? No? Well, I've lost comments here. Let's see.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, all right. Moving on. Peace, love, and ranch. Okay. So this next one really chapped my A double scribble. Okay? This one really chapped my A double scribble. So the Tiffany & Co., the Tiffany Company, has started this new, started this new collection called the Everyday Objects Collection. And basically what Tiffany's did was they decided, some genius at Tiffany Corporate was like, I know what we should do. We need to go into the homes of the poors and figure out what they have so that we can then silver plate it and gold plate it and sell it to the rich people. And it's like, okay, that's not offensive in the least, except it is. And so they basically came up with this Everyday Objects collection, for real, which are things like silver plated paper plates, silver and gold paper clips, silver plated plastic cups, bird's nests, which would be, who the heck wants a bird's nest? But here's the price, guys. $10,000 for a silver plated bird's nest. $750 for a silver plated marker. Okay?
My favorite is this one.
I'm not getting any
the tin can.
Oh, the $1,000 tin can.
The $1,000 tin can for all of your things.
For all of your things, you can store all of your things into the tin can, and it's a grand. Okay, it's a grand. So here's the thing, though. Like, to me, I find that super offensive, super awful, super ridiculous, and it's like, so they're basically making fun of normal people like us, and they're taking our everyday objects and then turning them into something fancy to sell to rich people. And it's like, it's offensive. It really is offensive. Like, to me, I just don't get it. I don't get it one bit. I don't get it, not even one bit. Hey, okay, I've got comments coming in now. Oh, yay, let's see. Doesn't everyone need silver plating, a silver-plated dining set?
What things do we think are missing? What things are missing from their collection?
What else could we possibly coat in silver and sell to the rich? Oven mitts?
Ooh.
Check. Corn cob holders? Check.
What about from last week, the chicken wing holder, finger
gloves,
covers, the trunks, the mini finger up glove?
We could silver plate those for sure. I mean, let's think about this. It's super offensive to be like, oh, the normal people use all of these things. Isn't that so quaint and cozy? We should dip them in silver and then display them.
These cups that they have, they're literally paper cups.
They're paper cups.
Two of them.
$95.
$95.
You get the set for $95?
$95.
Oh, that's a steal.
But you get free shipping and returns.
Free shipping. To me, this seems really offensive.
And then they had, like when you get your coffee in the morning with a little plastic lid?
Yeah.
The cup is silver, and they give you plastic lids to put on top of it.
Oh, of course they do. Gotta get that
wanna
plastic
slum
lid
it.
going. Oh, to slum it. I love it. All right. Well, look, I'm not trying to advertise their stuff, but they definitely got me talking about it because it's ridiculous, okay? Yeah, really, what should they cover in silver next? All right, so this next item is on the list because of the business manager. He was claiming to do research for me when he found this story, which is the Miss Bum Bum Brazil contest. That's right. The business manager somehow stumbled across a story
This is in my news feed.
about the Miss Bum Bum Brazil contest. If you could just guess what the Miss Bum Bum contest is about, it's about basically naked ladies, half naked ladies. It's a beauty contest. It's a
They
pageant.
were supporting a cause, though.
They were, and so let's get to the cause that they were supporting because their hearts are in the absolute right place here. They made headlines this past week when the contestants wore beefkinis. That's right. They were wearing beefkinis. So doing his research, like a good husband that he is to help me out for the show, he said, I think we should really talk about these beefkinis, okay? And so I took a look and I was like, OMG, 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 the beefkinis. It oohed me out. It made me creepy because it's raw meat. So I don't know if you're seeing this yet. Did you show me
Yeah,
the
it's up there.
beefkinis?
It's there for him.
Okay, it's yikesy. Like, I can't even think of having raw meat. Like, when I have to take the raw meat from out of the thing and put it into the pan or like cook with it, I get the cat heaves when I touch the raw. Anytime I touch the raw meat, I get the cat heaves. So I can't imagine being dressed. And it reminded me of Lady Gaga. Do you remember back in 2010 when she wore the meat dress and won her, on her award show? Now, what they were saying is it's a great message. Women are not a side of beef. Okay, you can't treat us as such. They were protesting sexual harassment. I got it, great message, but it skeeved me out because it's raw beef and they were wearing it.
But it was nice.
I know that you thought it was nice, and they're delightful, very pretty women. They're delightful women in these beefkinis, but and it does look like it would feel weird and just like touching. And like, how many showers do you need to take? How many showers
None.
do you need to take?
What better than to smell like beef all day?
Raw beef?
The only thing better would be the KFC bath bomb.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to say, I totally get the message and I feel for you ladies. But if anybody was ever like, hey, could you wear a beefkini for me? No, I can't wear a beefkini. There's not enough hand sanitizer on the planet.
None needed.
No.
Spray a little bacon cologne.
No.
Right after your KFC bath bomb.
No. I'm passing hard.
Nope. That's your loss.
But I get it. These are beautiful women, and it's a good message. So we support them and their beefkinis. I'm just not going to myself wear a beefkini. Okay? So just saying. Moving on. All right. So senior pictures can be an absolutely adorable experience. It's a coming of age. These kids are getting ready to go off to college. They're doing all their fun, like, I'm going to be a grown-up soon stuff. And senior pictures are something that most people do. And they've gotten very creative lately with their senior pictures.
Let's go to different places.
Go to different places. Take some really nice pictures, like out in nature, as one would. We've seen a bunch of really good ones, like kids at their favorite restaurants, just really cute. So this girl, she goes to take her senior pictures with her friend at a park, at an area that they love to go to.
On a river.
On the river.
Yeah. And
so she decides that she's going to wade out into the river. Now, mind you, that her name is Jillian Henry, and she's from Oregon, and it is beautiful. The backdrop of this girl's senior pics, beautiful. Okay, so she decides that she's going to go and take her senior pics here, and as her friend is snapping these pictures, she notices that there's somebody in the background of her shot.
This little noise in the
There's something
in the
going
shrubs.
on. There's
Little
something
shimmy
going
shake.
on. And so they're looking, and all of a sudden she sees a man and a dog,
And his dog.
come out from the woods.
As
into
you
the
would
lake,
in the woods.
As you would in the woods. However, the man...
What did she not see?
The man was completely in the nude. Buff, naked.
So she didn't see any clothes.
Buff, naked, walking his dog. He was just naked as a jaybird, walking his dog like he owned that river. He owned every inch of that river, and he was strutting, and this girl's going, oh my gosh.
He just took off his beefkini.
He took off his, well, he had a beefkini. So they're sitting there, and they're trying to figure out what to do, okay? How to fix this.
I don't think you can.
And so eventually he meanders on, but it really, for me, begged the question of, how many people are naked dog walking that we don't know about? Like, is this a pastime that I wasn't aware of? Because, for real, like, you naked dog... I have gone out to walk the dogs in my underpants. In the middle of the night, or if something has come up, I have walked out in, like, a nightgown or a t-shirt and undies.
Well, wait. Hold on. You celebrated laundry by sitting in the house naked today.
All right, but I was in my house naked. I celebrated finishing all my laundry today by sitting in the nude for a few hours. But that's really the point. What I'm saying is he's out and about walking his dog naked. Give me a thumbs up if you have ever participated in naked dog walking. I want to know who you are. Who are the naked dog walkers out there? Who are they? Guys, I need to know. Tell me who you are. Are you naked dog walking? And if so, tell me where so I can get surveillance video.
Well, okay, so then, like in, what was it? Seinfeld? The things that you shouldn't do naked. What things?
Yeah, what things should you not do naked? Well, I'm going to go off on a limb here and number one say dog walking. I don't think you should do naked dog walking, okay? Anybody else? Oh, I see some thumbs up. There are some people who are claiming to naked dog walk, okay? But what should you not do while naked? Ride a bike? That was on Seinfeld. What else? Fix a sink. I think do any types of mechanics.
Use a belt sander.
Anything with like a wrench or whatnot involved, I don't think you should.
No power tools. Nothing with a power tool.
No power tools. You should not do that naked. Archery. That seems dangerous.
Knife throwing.
Knife throwing. Yeah, you shouldn't do that clothed. Like, that's just dangerous. But anything that you could do naked. Scuba naked if you want.
That would be delightful.
Go scuba naked. But dog walking? People are going to see your junk. Your man beefkinis. All right. Deliver the newspaper naked, Jillian said. I'm just saying. And here's it. Mow the lawn naked.
Is it a riding mower?
Riding mower? No, your butt would totally stick to that. That's super gross. Do not get that's super gross. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just, fried chicken. You shouldn't fry chicken, or bacon for that matter. You don't want to fry bacon naked. Yeah. So agreed. Okay, all right, moving on. This next story is super weird. I find this super weird. Oh, did you finally get me a phone that works?
It's going to die.
Oh, it's going to die. Okay.
So every device in our house has
Go buy your groceries. Go buy your groceries naked. Yes, I don't think you should do that.
Could you play with your sterling silver ball of yarn?
You could play with your sterling silver ball of yarn. Use a torch. Operate a chainsaw. We're going down a really rough road here. Yeah. I would bet you'd be charged with inappropriate exposure if you walked naked.
Well, you know what? So the guy in the river, that's what I was wondering.
What?
He's got 2 kids there, and he's naked.
I think he could have totally gotten in trouble for that. Yeah, shovel snow. Visit your in-laws. Oh, these are getting so good, guys.
That might be fun.
Well, you're gonna maybe get uninvited.
Thanksgiving.
Naked Thanksgiving.
I'm showing up to Thanksgiving in a beefkini.
No, you're not. Thanksgiving is at our house. You're not. No.
I'm doing it.
All right, so this next story is a fashion blogger named Tracy Kiss, who I don't know if you've ever heard of her. I had never heard of her, but apparently she does some things that are a little bit out there. A lot of bit out there. At least I think it's a lot of bit out there. But once again, I'm not going to judge her. She go on with her bad self. Go on with her bad self. Do whatever she wants. But she recently had, and this is a very delicate conversation that we're about to have with all of you. She recently had a labiaplasty because she had a cyst near her vagina, her lady downstairs parts, right? And so a labiaplasty is where they actually cut off part of your labia. And if you don't know the biologicals, the labia is the outside part of the vagina, the
Downstairs mixed
up, the goodies, the goodie bag. What's covering the beefkini, okay? So she had to have a labiaplasty because of whatever this cyst was or whatever, but that's not the weird part, guys, because that's obviously like a normal medical procedure. But what she did was she asked for the piece of her labia that had been cut off. She then saved it and made a necklace out of it, which she wears around her neck. She did, in fact, cover the said part of her labia with glitter. And bedazzled gems, and she wears it around her neck.
And then she put it in acrylic.
Yes, because it is human labia. I mean, it's a human body part, people. And so she now round her neck wears part of her labia, and when she took a picture of it, asking everybody if they liked her labia,
she recorded the whole thing, like
her
making
labia
it.
necklace. She wrote #DesignerVagina. #DesignerVagina, and here it is round her neck, and then it also said #girlpower. Now, this is also the same woman who we're going sideways. I need you to understand how quickly we are going sideways with the show right now. In 2015, she was a viral sensation for making a viral video about how she exfoliates her face with semen. So she does some things, guys, with fluids and body parts that
it's all natural.
No, I don't care how organic it is. I can get organic chocolate milk. Doesn't mean I want to splash my face with it. Although I would prefer to the semen. Okay, so everyone look at my #everyone look at my vagina. It's on my neck. So here's the thing: get on with your bad self. Anything that you want to turn into a necklace, you go and get it. I personally do not
what's your
want
best?
to.
What's your best hashtag for this story, guys?
Yeah, what kind
Throw
of
'em out
hashtag?
there.
We have to have some good hashtags for this. I mean, and obviously she wants us to talk about it. She put it on the internet.
It's out there. She's got a couple of videos that are out there to
Hannah says,
help.
but is it gluten-free? Oh my god.
I don't know, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah, you got me. I'm gonna pass. I'm gluten intolerant. I don't think I can handle that. Yeah, Cynthia says, well, you made me throw up a little bit. Thank you so much. Rich in vitamins. Oh, here we go. The rabbit hole. Here we go down the rabbit hole. Protein. Yeah.
That was her other video.
What? Don't. I'm not talking about the other videos. Just threw up. Okay. So moving on. We do have another woman who may be a little bit off her rocker in this next story, because this one was weird, guys. Now it's no labiaplasty around the neck weird, but she's a Republican congressional candidate. Dare I say?
Yeah.
She's from Florida.
Florida woman.
I bet you can buy this you could buy her labia necklace on Etsy, I'm sure of it.
Okay. Tiffany & Company, silver plated. That's what she should have done.
Oh, she
for
could
her
have
necklace.
silver plated it.
Yes.
Tiffany's would have sold it then. Yeah. It's not vegan though, Jordan says. She's not. Okay, so this Republican congressional candidate from Florida basically said, her name is Bettina Rodriguez Aguilera. She was one of a dozen candidates hoping to win the U.S. House Senate seat, currently held by a retiring Republican. And when she went up onto the panel to answer questions, this is what she said. And I'm reading this from her. She said, I'd like to tell everyone about something that happened to me when I was younger.
7. She was 7.
I was abducted by aliens, and the aliens reminded me of Jesus Christ. And I went in, and there were some round seats and a very large quartz rock that was controlling the ship. It wasn't like an airplane, but rather an unidentified flying object. They were tall, blonde space people, and they still to this day communicate with her telepathically.
Wait. The aliens are blonde?
Yeah.
How have I not been abducted yet?
I don't know, but they did do some testing on her, and they still to this day have the ability to speak to her telepathically.
This is just to get her name out there. It's got to be.
What if she was abducted? You don't know her business.
Well, if the aliens are blonde, they need to come and abduct me.
Brian says he believes in aliens. What? Not you. My son. E.T. phone home. Listen, I totally believe in aliens. There's no way they're not real.
No,
How many universes are out there? Okay, there's definitely aliens. I'm going on record as saying there are aliens. However, if you are gonna run for Congress, I don't recommend that you tell everyone you were abducted by aliens when you were 7.
Your debate.
Yeah,
this was
like
at a
at
debate.
The debate, like
town hall meeting.
Yeah, it was like. By the way,
how do you feel about immigration?
I just want to let everybody know that due to the fact that I was abducted by aliens, I telepathically speak with them from time to time.
Were they talking about immigration? She thought.
No, I think they were talking about the budget, and these aliens had some really great ideas for how we could rectify the budget.
All right,
but it's like. I don't know, right? Caden, I don't know. I'm just saying. Should have. Who said that? Somebody goes, should have just kept that one to herself. These are secrets, people, that we should keep. Okay, moving on. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever wondered this, but my pets from time to time can be a little naughty. They've been bad. I have. Let me just tell you a story before we get started, okay? So here's my story. I used to have a set of poodles before we had children, and these poodles were very bad, okay? Very, very bad. Now, one of them, when we were first married, we lived in this little condo, and the downstairs neighbor was this little elderly woman. She was like approaching 100 years old. She was very old. She couldn't hear well. She couldn't see well.
She was very nice.
Very nice lady. She had like 10 cats. And so I used to walk the dog, and she would come out to talk to me when I walked the dog. Well, one night, my dog ran over to her on the leash, but ran over to her and started sniffing her. And while we were having a conversation, I looked down, and my dog was pissing on her shoes. Legit pissing on her shoes. And she had no idea that my dog was pissing on her shoes. Now, did I fess up?
Heck no.
No, I did not fess up. Instead, what I did was I bolted for home, and I hoped that she had no idea that my dog pissed all over her shoes. Okay? Because I felt terrible about it. Not terrible enough to tell her what had happened, but bad enough that I needed to evacuate the situation and leave. Okay? All right. So, I think my dog just smelled the cats is what happened, but the dog totally peed all over her shoes. Okay. So, with that being said, let me tell you another story, because everybody's pets are bad, I think, at one point or another. They've done something bad. Because here's the other thing, too. They're animals. There's really no control. So, the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, his dog was adopted last year, and he was recently caught on film while they were in a meeting with like junior representatives. The president was sitting down. They're in their meeting room. It's being recorded because this is like, it's the president of France, and they're being recorded. His dog, who was laying in the middle of the room, gets up, kind of looks at everybody, trots over, pisses all over the fireplace right in the middle of his meeting. Just lifts his leg and starts pissing. And of course it's like marble, and there's marble.
It's like gold everywhere.
And it's gold, and it's like everything's ensconced. And you look, and you see the dog's leg go up, and you see everybody look, and they're like...
They just start laughing.
And they're laughing hysterically.
I tried to get the video. I couldn't get the video for you guys, but you can see the dog behind the second guy on the right. He's just there relaxing, taking care of business.
Yeah, and so he just decides, you know what? I gotta go, and nobody took me out.
It's because no one took him on a naked walk.
Nobody took him on a naked walk.
So he had to go.
I mean, the president's not a bad-looking guy. He should have taken him on a naked walk.
Excuse me?
I'm just kidding. All right.
I think he has muscles. He won't like it.
I don't like muscles. No, but it was very interesting to see this. So anyway, everybody's dogs are bad at one point or another. Obviously not my Daphne. She's a delight. But my Velma would totally do that. she'd go squat and pee all over anything presidential. Okay? All right. Oh, thank you, Gretchen. Gretchen goes, I love that you're chilling in your jammies and not trying to be perfect. I wouldn't know where to start. I'm the furthest thing from I'm such a disaster, but join me in my sleepy time too.
It was funny listening to you explain today to the...
Oh, on my call?
Yeah, to Caitlin, that how this is it.
This is what you get.
This is what it is.
Because it's basically like you can put lipstick on a pig, but guess what it still is?
Still a pig.
Still a pig, people.
But you're not a pig.
I'm just, it's a metaphor. So it's basically like you can dress anything up, but be who you are, okay? I don't even want the lipstick. I'm not even interested in that.
Oh, that was funny. We should have recorded that.
What?
When you got lipstick and put it on and didn't know.
It was a disaster. I don't know how to.
You know what it reminded me of?
No, not a hospital band. This. Okay, this.
Oh.
It cost us $50 to get into my daughter's gymnastics meet. It's outrageous the amount of money they rip from your bank account to do gymnastics. But it cost me $50 to go watch her do the gymnastics that I pay for every month. So, which I get it. But holy freaking crap. We could have gone and had a steak dinner. $50. And then we had to go have McDonald's afterwards because we didn't have enough money to go out to eat. All right, moving on. Not like I'm bitter about it or anything. Okay. Do I wear lipstick often? Dipley asked.
Oh, no. No, I was going to say, when you put the lipstick on, I remember once seeing a cat that had like tape stuck on its paws and it didn't know how to walk.
Okay.
You with lipstick. Seriously, you didn't know what to do. You were like touching your face and shaking. And
oh my gosh. Where is Velma? She's hella jealous. That's correct. So she had to stay in the crate. All right. So if you are looking for a new stocking to hang this year as the holidays come, you do not want to miss this out. But there is a company called Santa's Flask. And I saw this and it's super cool. And I'm thinking, office parties need this.
Oh.
Lots of people are going to get in big trouble, end up naked, and potentially get arrested if they buy this for their office party. And I say, do it. Do it now. So it's called Santa's Flask, and it's a refillable stocking. You can fill the stocking with any type of alcohol, obviously, or beverage, but fill it with alcohol. And then at the bottom, there's a spigot. And so you just drain Santa's, I was going to say sack, that's not correct.
No.
Stocking. Stocking. So you too can be the most popular person at the office Christmas party if you come in with some big old stockings full of tequila. Come on.
That's a win.
Don't put eggnog in it though. That would be kind of gross.
That would be gross.
Because it needs to be cold. So don't
tequila. Wow, you jumped straight to tequila.
I wouldn't drink tequila. I can't drink hard alcohol. I would put wine.
It'd be a lot of poor decision making if you fill that thing with tequila.
Right, but I'm not going to do that. I can't do that.
Here's their ad. Naughty or nice. Decisions.
Yeah. I'm thinking naughty, okay? I'm thinking naughty. My kind of stocking, Tammy. All right, guys. So I do have to say thank you so much for joining us. This is going to be, this is the last show that we're having with Dipley for the season. But hopefully we'll be back soon. And we had a great time hanging with you on Friday nights. But if you want to come and hang with me, you can over at That's Inappropriate. And just come on over and join us. We do all sorts of fun stuff. And if you like me in my jammies, I'm usually in my jammies.
You can do the cat one.
What cat one?
The lady with the cat. That she trained?
Oh, it's not on here.
Oh.
What happened?
Well, I'm going to bring this story in. So...
Oh, we have one more story.
This lady...
You have the picture for it?
Yeah,
okay, so this lady's roughly around 83 years old. And so basically, she was always the lady in the neighborhood that had the cats. Lots of cats.
Cat lady.
Lots and lots of cats. And do you know what she did, though?
Look at what she's wearing in this picture.
Can you see it in the picture?
Yeah, you can see the picture in the picture. And it's got police lights around it.
Well, but here's why. Let's fill you in. So this delightful lady, 83-year-old lady, was training her cats. She had 65 cats, by the way. She was training her cats to go into neighborhood homes and steal jewelry and expensive
Just steal stuff.
items. So she would basically, if they would come home empty jawed.
Sleep outside.
No, she wouldn't feed them. So if they came home without a shiny object, a piece of jewelry or something, she wouldn't feed them. So they knew that they had to go out and get, this is a legit real thing. She had 65 cats. They went out. She had hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry and stolen merchandise in her house. I mean, that's gangsta. Like, she trained cats, people, to steal for her. I mean,
she got tired of being called the crazy cat lady. Said, you know what?
Genius.
Forget all of you.
No, that's genius. And then what do you say? Well, I didn't do it. The cats did it. I mean, what is your defense here? It wasn't me.
I didn't know.
My DNA is nowhere to be found.
I thought they went to work and brought me gifts.
Yeah, right. Okay, but the thing is come on, cat burglar. I knew that was coming.
Oh,
right?
I wonder if one of the cats. What if they stole the silver yarn?
They were stealing silverware. They were stealing anything shiny. The woman would feed them. So it was ridiculous. But yes, I can't make this up, guys. And that's thanks to Jillian. Jillian, who's in here, sent me this story. All right, you guys have an absolutely fantastic night and a happy holiday season as it comes upon us. If you want to follow, come on over to That's Inappropriate.
Nashville.
But we have a show coming up in Nashville and one in Durham if you want to see me there. But head on over to that'sinappropriate.com and check everything out.
Live shows 3 days a week.
Live shows 3 days a week, guys. You're gonna love it.
And you've got tons of content.
Friday mornings.
Tons of content here on Dipley.
Oh yeah, there's tons of content on Dipley, and we share it over on That's Inappropriate. We love Dipley. All right, guys, you have an absolutely fantastic night, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon.